Pretty Girl Show. This is where pretty girls get together and talk about pretty girl things. What is uh what is Harry doing? Why does he look blurry?
His background's blurry. He's fine.
No, thank you. Where's Amber?
Oh, long story.
Uh-oh. Is she
Uh, not coming.
I got nothing to hide. One evening between 2:49 a.m. and 4:30 a.m.,
ooh.
she texted me over 200 times.
Wow.
I called her up and I said, "Stop. Stop right now." She wouldn't do it.
Wow. I will say this. You have nothing to hide, you said, Don, but you could hide plenty in that mustache if you wanted to.
If I wanted to, yes.
Yeah.
But I haven't used my mustache for badness. It's only for goodness.
So you're kind of like Aquaman.
I don't know how that is, but explain it to me.
Superpowers. Like Aquaman had superpowers with the fish, you have superpowers with the mustache.
All right, I'll buy that. Well, anyway, we have some games this weekend, and the Mary Jane Six Pack. If you've never heard about this before, we have a degenerate gambler that asked Mary Jane to pick some games. Her record since she started is 297 wins, 257 losses, 7 ties, or 7 pushes.
Does that still mean I'm winning more than losing?
Yes. By, let's see.
By 40.
By 40, yeah.
Is that good?
What would you say, Harry?
I'd say it's damn good.
Exceptional?
Yeah. Would you rather have, we'll put it this way, would you rather have 40 more lemons than not having any lemons?
Well, lemons are pretty yummy and they're very useful.
I agree. They're my favorite fruit.
I gotta tell you, I can't really tell you how long I've known you. Maybe close to 20 years. I never knew you liked lemons that much. I never knew that.
Is Hollywood Harry trying to trick me into becoming a loser by enticing me with yummy lemons?
I don't think that's what he's doing.
Well, no, that's not what I'm doing, but are lemons your favorite fruit?
Maybe not favorite fruit, but they're essential.
Are they top 3 in your book?
I wouldn't say, because they're not sweet. So I wouldn't, like, a fruit is like, oh, a strawberry, a raspberry, a blackberry,
A cherry.
No, cherries suck. Cherries are overrated.
Can I just say this? Hollywood Harry.
The sourness, Mary Jane.
Go fuck yourself.
Like the tangerines. I mean, I
like
lemon
those.
is essential. A lemon is essential, but is it a yummy fruit? No, but it's essential.
Well, I got to say to that, to each their own.
I mean, you have to have a slice of lemon on most drinks. A water, sparkly water.
Where did you grow up?
I'm Lake Ontario.
Where? In Canada?
In upstate New York.
Wow.
So they'd use a lot of Canadian money there.
I'll tell you something if you don't mind me. I came from a little place called Michigan, home of the number 2 apple producing state in America.
Is
number 1 in Bing cherry production? And here's something. Look this up on the World Wide Web.
Yeah.
50% of this country's blueberries comes from the state of Michigan. 50% of the nation's blueberries come from Michigan. I know a little bit about good fruit in a great place. Cherries are excellent. If you ever went up to see the Cherry Blossom Festival in Traverse City, Michigan, you would think that you were close to heaven. We got some games this
Wait,
week.
hey, 1 sec. You said Michigan is the second most apple producing
Yes.
state. Is it really?
Yes.
Huh. Even during the bad winters? All right.
Apples, they're picked in the fall.
All right.
Where's the number one apple producing state?
Washington?
Yes.
There we go, Mary Jane.
Yep. That's how Don won Mommy over,
Oh, really?
to get me put in the Ding Dong show.
Interesting. Oh,
Mommy's
he's
prize was
crafty.
for me to be a Ding Donger for life.
He's crafty, all right.
I bought her from Mummy, and her daddy was there too.
I thought so. You finally admit to it.
You don't remember me putting my fingers in your mouth and checking your teeth?
No, you don't do that.
Okay, we've got 6 games in the Mary Jane 6-pack. Let's see. First
off, we should say hello to Monica Lopez and hello to Jack and hello to Terry Greenbeans.
I've already said hello. I've already said hello to Jack. I didn't know Monica Lopez was here. Hello, Monica Lopez. Notice how Harry doesn't say hello to Monica Lopez.
Hello, Monica.
All right, so we've got Jack in the room so we can get everybody's vote. All right, we've got the Georgia Bulldogs versus the Texas Longhorns. I believe it's played in Austin. Mary Jane from Wizard of Odds.
It's being played in Atlanta.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Correction over there. Okay, from the Wizard of Odds, Mary Jane, do you have Georgia or Texas?
Well, you got a bulldog or you got
a longhorn
beast.
You need to know the point spread?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I think last week I foibled terribly by going after the murderer and the Longhorns beat him. And Georgia was causing me troubles before. So I guess I have to logically pick the Longhorns.
Hey, oh boy, look at how adorable Harry is when he's resting his eyes.
I know. I just got up out of bed. I was sleeping.
Well, thank you for coming to the show.
Yeah.
Georgia or Texas?
Well, who did Mary Jane pick?
She went with Texas.
Longhorn.
Huh. But you don't like Texas teams.
No, I generally don't, but they beat A&M last week, and Georgia had a bad record this season.
Okay, well, I don't like this game. I don't like the Texas coach. I don't love Georgia. I don't really like their quarterback, but they have a little bit more history here in the SEC, and I think it'd be a little bit of an insult.
By the way, I don't know if I did mention it. It is the SEC championship game, correct?
Yes. So I don't know if Texas being the newest, one of the 2 new teams in the league, if Georgia's going to be okay with letting them come in and win the SEC title the first year in. Georgia's got history. I do like their coach Kirby Smart, though, so I will take Georgia.
Okay, so the against all odds takes Georgia. Okay, I see that Jack Icano, who last week went 6-0, and he's trying to brag about it right now. Jack went 6-0 last week.
Congrats, Jack.
Since we came to 6 games that we would pick here, this is the second time somebody went 6-0, and I believe the other person was Harry.
And also, when I did go 6-0, I released a 5-star lock and won that week as well.
Okay, I'm not allowed to talk about it because of what happened, but I'm not going to promote it, okay? Okay, so now we go out to West Virginia and and all those mountain hillbillies. What are they thinking out there in the mountains there, old man G?
I think we'll go with Georgia.
Georgia. Okay. And our next game, this is for the Big Ten championship. This is Penn State, the Nittany Lions versus the Oregon Ducks. Mary Jane, do you need to know the point spread?
No, thank you. We'll go Ducks.
Okay, let's go down to Hollywood Harry Callahan.
And what's your reasoning, Mary Jane?
Because the Duckies are have a pretty green ducky outfit.
Well, tomorrow they're supposed to be wearing all black.
Not one speck of green on them.
The helmet.
Okay, that's sufficient.
Okay. I am going to. I hear what you're saying, MJ, but the team that I took to win,
Hold on, Hollywood Harry. It's not MJ. It's Mary Jane.
Mary Jane. Okay.
Thank you.
I did take Penn State to win the whole thing, and they kind of surprisingly, because Michigan beat Ohio State, are now found to be in this game when they were not going to be playing in it. But I want to roll with them here. What is it, 3.5, Don?
Just a second. I believe that is exactly what it is, but let me double check. I'm sorry about this. It went out. It is 3.5. Penn State gets 3.5 points.
I think Penn State is so happy to be in here that they're going to play great. I'm going to take the 3.5, and Oregon's due to fail.
Okay, let's go to Jack. Jack, what do you think? We got Penn State, Oregon. Who are you taking?
I don't believe he's answered yet. Oh, Jack.
Oregon.
Jack.
You knew he was going to go after his brother's school. Okay,
Sorry.
let's go out to West Virginia again. Yeah, there's a bobcat up in them hills. It don't eat our chickens.
Hey, old man G, I did happen to watch a little bit tonight. West Virginia did beat Georgetown in basketball.
Oh, good. That's
Yep.
a little classic Big East matchup.
Yeah.
I'll take Oregon.
Oregon. Ooh.
Terry Green Beans wants to know who you took again, Harry.
I bet he does. I bet he does. I'm taking Penn State.
Penn State. By the way, I got to tell you this. I have never pulled against a team that I don't care about as much as I'm pulling Penn State to beat Oregon. None of those freaking teams should be out there in the Big Ten. It doesn't fit. It doesn't
Right.
work. It's idiotic.
You know what it is, too, Don?
What's it?
Think about the basketball, Don. You know how much traveling they got to do?
I think it's unfair for all these teams. You know, I guess it would be nice for these Midwestern teams to come out and play USC and UCLA. Yes, Mary Jane.
Corruption. Traveling is illegal in basketball.
Okay, we're talking about going from like the University of Michigan to UCLA. To get there, they have to travel to Los Angeles.
Are you saying I'm incorrect?
On like a Thursday night for hoops, Don, Michigan would be playing at 11 o'clock their time.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's fair. I think it's idiotic. I think it's a money grab. Yes, all right. But you know what? Big Ten was doing okay. And they could have added other Midwestern teams. I never was against Penn State when they came in. I'm in the middle of talking, Mary Jane. I'll get to you in a second. I was in the middle of, I didn't mind when they brought Penn State in.
Right.
Penn State before was an independent team. They were kind of in the Midwestern part of the country. It wasn't that big of a thing. I would have said okay to Notre Dame because they're there in Indiana. That would have been a good Big Ten team. But UCLA, Washington, USC, fuck them. All right, let's go to our next game.
Yeah.
But I hope Oregon loses. All right, we
Thank you
got
for your comments, Terry Green Beans.
traveling is illegal in basketball. Mary Jane, yeah, but she was incorrect on the way we
Go to
were
the comment
using
before that.
traveling.
Go to the comment before that.
Great sports joke, Mary Jane.
Thank you.
Okay,
You're just sitting there going blah 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 blah.
I was talking about something very
I'm trying to
important.
make it entertaining here.
Oh my.
So you're saying I
Dude,
bring down the
wow.
show?
No, I'm just saying it was a lot of blah 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 blah.
I don't disagree with you one bit.
With me?
I agree with Mary Jane.
So you don't think that I should talk about these teams coming to the Big Ten?
I do. I like what you said, but I disagree with Mary Jane.
Well, she said traveling. That's illegal in basketball. And I was trying to explain to her, yeah, but we weren't talking about that kind of traveling. What are you doing to me? You did this before. You jumped on me before, Harry. I'm going to tell you this. If you don't think I have a gun, I recently bought one.
That's not okay to say, Don, on YouTube or Twitch.
Yeah? Okay.
Thank you. And
Okay, let's go to our next game. We got Clemson versus Southern Methodist University, SMU.
Texas team, Mary Jane. Texas team.
Which one?
SMU.
Oh,
Do you want to know the point spread?
no, thank you.
Okay, so it's Clemson, MSU.
SMU.
What did I say?
MSU.
I was thinking of Michigan State. It's SMU.
What a bad season for MSU.
I think it's an elephant, right? It's
Wait a
not
minute.
a
Hold
blood
on, just
river.
for a second. Hold on. What?
What a bad season for MSU. I
Why
said.
do you got to be so negative about everything? MSU.
Wait.
You didn't need to crap on MSU.
Who's the elephant?
What's the mascot? Crimson Tide is either a blood wave or an elephant. I believe
That's Alabama.
But that's Alabama. This isn't Clemson or SMU.
This is like a colt or horse or something
It's
versus
the
a
Clemson
tiger.
Tigers.
But Mary Jane, they do have purple in their uniform.
Purple.
SMU is like a horse or something. Mustang, it says. Sorry.
Purple and orange versus red, white, and blue.
What about orange? Clemson's major color is orange.
I said orange and purple.
Oh. Okay. All right. Who do you like, Mary Jane? This is for the ACC championship.
I guess we'll go with the purple one because there should be more bruising in football.
So you're thinking Clemson?
Purple for bruises.
Who do you say, Hollywood Harry?
I, you know what? I don't want, you know what, Don? I don't want to see Clemson in this playoffs. I just don't. They have 3 losses. I don't want to see them in here. Let's root for the new guy, SMU.
Gonna go SMU. Jack Icano also says SMU. I don't know if you know this. Last week he was 6-0.
Kid's a legend.
All right, let's go out to West Virginia. And what do you think there, old man G? We got Clemson, SMU.
Originally, I was thinking Clemson, but after looking at SMU's record, I think I might go with SMU.
SMU is the number 8 team in the country.
Yeah, they're 11-1. They beat down some pretty good teams, it looks like, too. So I think I'll take them.
Okay. Well, we have 3 other NFL games for this weekend of the Mary Jane 6. First
Hello
one.
to Sean Morton. Hello.
First one is Mary Jane, Buffalo Bills versus Los Angeles Rams.
Ooh. Well, Buffalo Bills is one of my Super Bowl picks. Did Rams disappoint me when I picked them because the spicy hot sauce?
I think so. I think the Eagles won that game.
All right, well, let's go with my Super Bowl pick, the Rams. I mean the
Buffalo
Bills.
Bills.
Mm.
By the way, next week, Buffalo, who do you think they play, Mary Jane?
I don't know, but is that any reference to Silence of the Lambs?
No,
Oh.
except the guy's name in the thing was Buffalo Bill, but it has nothing to do. But there are T-shirts where they have the Buffalo Bills colors, and they have the guy dancing. All right, let's go to Hollywood Harry. Who do you like, Buffalo or L.A.?
Very tough game, actually, because the Rams can be pretty feisty when healthy, but the Bills are just rolling. They score 30 points a game
Oh,
every single week. But what is it, 4.5, Don?
let me double check here. It is 3.5.
Three.
Buffalo Bills are giving LA 3.5 points.
That's it, huh? And the last time they played, the Bills beat them pretty easily. I'm sure Bills Mafia fans will be filing in to SoFi, where the Rams really don't have a home field advantage. But I gotta say, with the way the Bills are rolling, and that line only being 3.5, that line, I'll tell you, Don, it stinks. It stinks badly, which means I'm taking the Rams.
Okay, dokie. Let's go out to Jack Icano says Buffalo.
Mm.
Buffalo. Last week he was 6-0. Now let's go out to West Virginia. Hey
I think
there. What do you think, old man G?
I won't go with the Rams. I think they're trying to make a one of those late season playoff pushes they're known for.
Mm.
I think the Bills are going to be the first victim.
Oh.
In a game of maybe two teams that have disappointed this year, we've got the Chicago Bears. They're playing in San Francisco. San Francisco 49ers. Who do you think, Mary Jane?
Hmm. Well, do they get a new coach yet? Do the Bears have a new coach?
Yes, they do.
They have a brand new one already?
Yes.
And what's his experience?
He's coached before.
Well, he's the interim coach.
Yeah, but he's still the coach of the team right now.
Oh, so they just promoted the substitute coach to the main coach?
Till the end of the season, and then if he does well, they'll keep him. If not, they can bounce him.
So that
Jerry Green brings up a very good point. He says Don's Detroit Lions made the Chicago Bears fire their coach.
I think the Bears' stupidity by their head coach made the front office fire the coach.
well, you know what? Let's go for the underdog, the victim in all situations, the Bears.
Mm.
You're gonna go to the Bears, huh? Okay, let's
What-
go.
Sometimes you got to pull for the victim.
What's
They're
the
just
number, Don?
innocent and tortured.
Okay, the point spread. The Bears get 4.
It's 4?
4.
Tell you what, that's a low number too. I know San Francisco was banged up and looked real bad against Buffalo in the snow on Sunday night. But then probably lost McCaffrey for the year, which is a
Yes.
huge blow. They don't have a lot of weapons, Sam.
Some are saying his career may be over.
Right. I was one of them. He's been hurt a lot in his illustrious career. But only 4 is another wild number. It's forcing me to jump on with Mary Jane, and I'm taking the Bears with her.
You say the Bears?
I have to. Yeah.
Wow. Jack Icano also goes with the Bears, and he was 6-0 last week. So everybody here with the Bears. Wow, the mighty have once fallen. They're in last year's Super Bowl. Now you say the Bears, one of the most disappointing teams in the NFL, are going to beat the San Francisco 49ers. Okay, let's go to Joey Bassett is doubtful. Okay, let's go out to West Virginia. Old man G, what do you think?
I'll have I'll have the 49ers since everybody took the Bears.
Okay. All right, and then our last game of the day, we've got the Los Angeles Chargers and Coach Trader Harbaugh playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Mary Jane, the Chargers versus the Chiefs.
Well,
Remember, the Chargers have that pretty powder blue shirt that everybody loves. They've got the big lightning bolts on their helmet.
And the Chiefs have the pig Andy Reid.
The what?
The pig.
Okay, so who do you think, Kansas City or Los Angeles?
I think that we have to go with Los Angeles because Taylor Swift made it very clear that she had bad judgment in her predictions this past year.
Okay, let's go to Hollywood Harry. Hollywood Harry, are you going to get sick?
No, I think no. I'm just gonna go against Kansas City like I usually always do. And I'm gonna take Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers. My friend Jim Harbaugh.
Whoa. I see that Jack also is taking the Chargers.
Ooh, against his brother. His younger brother is a Chiefs fan.
Harrison's a Chiefs fan?
Yeah, you believe that?
Well, you know, Harry, he's young. He still has some things to learn.
You know what? I'm going to tell you this. Him hanging out with that Michael kid, that kid's going nowhere but down hanging out with Michael. All right, so let's go to West Virginia. Let's get Old Man G's vote on this. Who do you think, the Chargers or the Chiefs?
I gotta go with my Super Bowl pick and take the Chiefs.
Did you pick them?
Yep.
Okay, so you're the only one that took the Chiefs?
Looks like it.
Okay, well, there we go. That was all the games of the Mary Jane six pack. And now we're going to what is becoming my favorite thing. This is Hollywood Harry, on or off. This is where Harry looks at 5 different women chosen by Old Man G.
Lights on, lights off, Don. Lights on, lights off.
What did I say?
You said just lights on, lights off.
And it's not lights on, lights off?
No, you said on, off. I don't know. I'm not. Maybe I'm mistaken. Go ahead.
All right, so this is another episode of Harry Callahan's Lights On, Lights Off. And let's turn everything over to Old Man G to get this thing going.
All right. This week we're doing ladies from the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Buffy the Bam. Now, are you a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
I'm not, so this will be a surprise, I think.
All righty. Let's see. The first one, her name is Emma Caulfield, and she played the character Anya.
Anya. Let's see a picture of her. All right, here we go. Emma, what is her last name?
Caulfield.
Ooh.
All right. I always like to start it off. Emma seems like she was really cute. Maybe in like 8th grade, she was one of the popular girls, but she didn't fill out that well, chest-wise, according to Harry. Harry's not going to like this, so I say Harry will say no to Emma. Mary Jane, your thoughts?
Question. Is she a vampire or a vampire slayer?
She's neither, technically. Spoiler alert if you care, she's a demon.
Oh, she's a demon.
Yeah.
All right, on the right side of her, there seems to be a little nipple there. Is that a nipple?
It could be a button on the inside of the shirt as well. I'm not sure. We have to check the inside of the shirt.
Okay,
There aren't buttons in that area, that type of shirt.
Well, you never know. That's why we'd have to check, I think.
She's a demon and Hollywood Harry is an angel, so I'm gonna say no.
Mm.
Okay, let's go out to West Virginia. What's now the thing that I'm sure because we're getting the opinion of someone from West Virginia, the first thing that boy, she got all of her teeth. So what do you think, old man G? Will he
I'll say no to
like
this one.
say no? So everybody said no?
Mm.
I think they did. Well, let's go to Hollywood Harry and let's see what he feels.
Well, you were right at the initial what you initially said, Don. I find her to be very, very cute. But then you said I wouldn't like the way she filled in up top. Actually, I think her breasts look kind of long, and I would think that she was an early grower. So I am going to say, and I kind of like those breasts, how they're kind of long like that. And I like the hair, and that she's a demon. The demon turns me on. It's a yes. Lights
See,
off.
I did not know that you liked the long titties. Never
I
knew
like,
that
I
before.
like the
Learn,
demon too.
learning a lot about you today. Okay, all right, there you go. Okay, but we have another girl, old man G. Who's our next girl?
All right. The next girl is Eliza Dushku.
Oh, here.
She played the character Faith. She is a Slayer. Spoiler alert. And there's spoilers for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You're gonna have to get over it, I guess.
Douche
Okay, my opinion is this: this girl looks like she likes to play games. She can be very flirtatious, but she has to work a lot harder for Harry because her breasts are not that full, and she knows Harry likes bigger breasts. So I'm gonna say, even though she looks like a little bitch, and she'll tease the fuck out of anybody, I say Harry doesn't like that game she plays, and he says no. Mary Jane,
I think she's a yes.
no description why.
No.
Okay, let's go out to West Virginia.
I'll say yeah for this one.
Well,
Okay, let's go to Harry and see what he feels.
I think she's pretty, but she looks like a lot of regular other. There's nothing to her that stands out and blows you away. So since she's just kind of like average to like, like other actresses on TV on shows that a lot of people have heard of and haven't heard a lot of her. She's just like a lot of other women. So I gotta go. Lights are staying on.
Lights are staying on. Okay,
Oh,
there
geez.
you
I
go.
forgot to
So,
stop sharing when Hollywood Harry was
so
saying.
that's a no, right?
That's a no.
I was right on
All right.
that one. Okay, let's go to our third girl, old man G.
Next girl is Charisma Carpenter. She played the character of Cordelia Chase on Buffy and I believe the show Angel. So she was on two different shows. And I believe she was a regular person on Buffy and then like a psychic or something on Angel. So she has some sort of powers, I believe. I might be wrong.
This is interesting because she does have a bigger chest. Now, let's say that he saw all five of these girls the same time and he had to pick which one he wanted. He may pick her because of her bigger breasts than the others. But look at her. She's hurt men before. She is fucking hurt men. She thinks her pussy doesn't stink and she acts like it and she's fucking been mean to men. So I say no. He won't do it. Harry doesn't like chicks like this. Mary Jane?
I think I'm just gonna say yes.
Mm.
The big boobs and a dumb smile.
Oh man, G.
I think I'll go a yes with this one as well for the same reasons as Mary Jane.
Okay, let's go to Hollywood Harry.
The breasts look very nice. The smile looks nice. Hair is pretty good. She's pretty, but I'm not feeling it. No.
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
thought.
on Mary Jane.
That's what I thought. Okay, we're going to our fourth girl of the night.
All right. We have Allison Hannigan, who played Willow, Buffy's best friend, and was also in How I Met Your Mother. So maybe you know her from that if you've seen that.
Oh, she's
And
from
She's
she's
what?
also she's also the one time at band camp girl.
right.
One time at band camp. What do you mean?
She's told that story in American Pie.
Oh. Okay, well, first of all, I've heard Harry say many times he doesn't like looking close up at a pussy and seeing red hair. I don't think her breasts are going to overcompensate for that. So I say no. Mary Jane?
Well, I mean, I think anyone that's going to be with her is going to make her put a flute down there and play it before they have intercourse. So I'm going to say yeah
You say yes. Ooh, let's go
for
out
the
to
flute play.
West Virginia.
I'll say no for this one.
What's your reasoning?
Just not into him.
Okay, now let's see who wins this round. Hollywood Harry, what do you think about Allison?
Well, I got to give it to Old Man G. His analysis on this one is correct. I've always been a fan of her work, but just from the band camp, it was always kind of a turn off. Even though she plays a great character in the movie, but just smoking hot women wise, just doesn't do it for me.
So it's no.
So it's a no.
I was right again. Okay, here's the fifth and the final one, and the on-off switch.
All right. The last one, if you've been following along, you probably have guessed is Buffy herself, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Also Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, I think on what Harry likes in a woman, she has none of it. But I've seen Harry talking to women that he probably doesn't find attractive, but talks to them because they're a star and he's kind of a star fucker. But I don't think he's going to fuck Michelle Gellar. Let's go to you, Mary Jane.
I mean, there might be a surprise somewhere in there, but I mean, she is notoriously flat as a pancake. So, and I don't mean long breasts. I mean,
Yep,
probably an A cup.
you got that right.
Whoa. So what do you say, yes or no?
I'd say no.
Okay, let's go out. This should be an easy one for you. Old Man G, what do you think?
Normally I would say no based on that, but she's also Daphne from Scooby-Doo, so I feel like that might have some pull. So I'll go ahead and say yeah just for that one.
Whoa. Okay, let's go to Hollywood Harry. What does Harry think?
I've always found her to be a pretty girl, a pretty woman.
Yeah. Where's
But-
Harry?
I'm here.
No, but I don't. Still see Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go.
I've thought she's pretty, always, but I gotta Mary Jane nailed it. Like flat as a pancake, just does not. It won't cut it. It just won't. You got to be unbelievably gorgeous for me to jump on with still being flat as a pancake. So
Let me ask you this: is there any actress or celebrity that you know that fits that is very flat, but you would have this? You would do the
Well,
thing.
I have to. You know what? I can't think offhand, but that's a great question. Let me get back to you.
Question.
Yep.
Angelina Jolie post mastectomy.
I don't want. Nah, no thanks for her. Nah, no
But
thanks.
what if she was still like 21?
Has she already been with Billy Bob Thornton
No,
They
that's
exchanged
before
and
Billy
exchanged
Bob
blood.
Thornton.
They exchanged blood with each other. They really liked
Pre-
each other.
Pre-exchanging blood.
Nah, I'm still saying maybe no. The fascination with her is a little extreme for me.
What do you mean?
Like when everyone's top 5 most beautiful women in Hollywood, Angelina Jolie. I'm like, really? I don't know.
She's pretty cute at 18.
Yeah.
All right, let me just ask you this.
Quinn was too.
What's that?
She didn't get laid.
She had those super big titties, those super big lips.
I
She's-
said mastectomy though.
But I'm saying before that. But she was fucking nuts. She was always doing crazy shit.
Yeah, didn't do it for me.
Okay. All right. All right. We have a last person here.
That was it.
No,
That was it.
the sports games are 6. The Harry picks are 5.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Good batch though, old man G. I like it.
he did a good
Thank you.
job, didn't he?
Yep.
You know what I like about Old Man G? Anytime you ask Old Man to do something, he always wants to do it right, no matter what. That's the type of person I look up to because they're always trying to do it right, no matter what. They don't need to be told a million times. Smart person, Old Man G is.
Thank you.
Oop, they are after you. Harry
What was
was
they?
wrong on Angelina. Sad. Laura Croft days, she was so hot.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm with Harry. I've never seen like. I mean, I agree that she was attractive, but it was never. I didn't see the.
And with when she was with Brad Pitt, yuck. I would have rather seen her with Brad Mulcahy.
I don't think she'd go for Brad.
I saw Brad on Friday. I hung out with him on Friday.
Really?
Yeah,
Where was he at?
over at Sal's.
Oh, this past the day
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
He
Boy.
last week he came up to me and he said something kind of weird. And what I mean by kind of weird is here's a guy that never says a word to me.
Right.
Just goes huffing and puffing, limping by. And he said, I got to tell you, just out of nowhere, got to tell you, don't like what Tony Hinchcliffe did. Seems a lot like the Ding Dong Show.
Oh. Yeah. He what'd you say, hobbling? He's quite the hobbler these days.
Yeah, what's the matter with him?
I don't know. I felt terrible for the way he was walking. And he's still out there. I will say this. He is a true blue Tennessee Volunteers fan.
What does that mean?
He's like you are with Michigan. He likes Tennessee.
Is he from there?
I don't think he is he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I gotta tell you this. Except I forgot what I was gonna tell you.
Who's Linda Cardinelli?
Don't know.
Linda Cardellini.
Yeah, Linda Cardellini.
What? She played Velma in the Scooby Doo movie with Daphne.
Is
Mm.
she flat as a pancake or something?
No, she's not.
Okay.
She was in Freaks and Geeks, and she was in the Hawkeye TV show. I can't remember what else she was in. She's been
Ooh.
around.
Look at this. I think everyone from Tim and Eric to Between Two Ferns have been ripping off Don for years. Fuck yeah.
Thank you. That's hello on YouTube to Black and Blue and Total Bitch. Hello,
Total
hello.
Bitch.
Welcome, welcome.
Warlock.
Burns is funny though.
What's that?
Galifianakis is between two ferns. It's hilarious.
Fucking unbelievably so.
Yeah.
I could never fuck with celebrities as big as he. When
Are
he's
you buddies
asking
with
when he's
Don?
asking Obama, what's that?
Are you buddies with him?
I wouldn't say buddies, but he's always been nice to me. And I
Right.
remember one time he came over to Kimmel and he was on the show, and Brody Stevens, when he was still alive, came over there, and I saw Brody before the show, and I said, "Hey, Brody and I were just looking for you." Brody said he wanted to say hi, and he goes, "I don't want to talk to that guy ever again."
Mm.
It was funny.
That was funny. He did side with you over Brody the few times I saw group interaction. Probably just to drive Brody nuts, right?
Yes, absolutely. See, that's the thing. Brody understood that he could be because Brody's character, he was the best victim ever, and it was fun. But he wouldn't let anybody shit on him except Zach Galifianakis.
Mm.
But anyway, so well, we got some big games this week. Next
Yep.
week, I'm sure we'll have the. Boy, where do you think Michigan's going to play their bowl game?
I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet. I don't know.
Yeah, well, they've got to pick the 12. When does that? Did that already come out? The 12 teams?
Not a well. Still got to wait to see what happens this weekend.
Yeah. So they'll go the weekend and all the championship games, and then I think that after that, the other, because where's Ohio State gonna go?
Don't know yet. Well, they're going to. Well, they'll get a home game. Ohio State will get a home playoff game.
Well, I don't know. They'll be in the playoffs. That's right.
Yeah.
They'll be in the playoffs. I forgot. Michigan won't. I wonder where they'll go.
Michigan might still get maybe because
No, I don't think so.
no, they're not going, but they might get a January 1 bowl game. Maybe.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, the one thing that Michigan does is they draw well. You have Michigan in your bowl game, you're going to sell at the bowl game.
Yeah.
So, will you go to any bowl games? Will you go to any championship games? Will you
I'm
do
not-
anything like that?
Nah, not going anywhere.
Would you see Bruce Springsteen again?
If I had to.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's an uh-oh?
I lost something.
Is it your
Uh-oh.
mustache comb?
No, I got that, thank God. Well, anyway, so again tonight, before I say goodbye, I will be at the Comedy Store tonight. I will be in the main room, and then most likely a little later in the original room. So you can get a double dose of Don Barris tonight. And I'll be there tomorrow. And Sunday the place is closed. And then 1 week, 4 days before Christmas vacation from Kimmel.
My.
Are you coming to town for anything here?
Not that I know of. No.
Sal's having the little kind of New Year's Eve thing,
Oh, is
mainly
it?
for kids, but they
Yeah.
celebrate at 9 o'clock and then at midnight.
No, I don't think I'm coming. I'll be here.
What are you gonna do?
No plans.
Got to do
Be
something.
asleep.
What's that?
Probably be asleep by 10 o'clock.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're real fuddy-duddy, huh?
My fun. Yeah. Angie likes me that way, so that's good.
Does she really? Has she said that?
Yeah, she likes being home with me.
Of your friends, who does she get the most upset with?
Oh, I can't answer that.
I'll bet you I could answer it.
Don't answer.
Best not to, Don. It's best not to.
Mary, I gotta say, when Mary Jane, I give you a ton of credit because Donald just be sitting there and talking, and it's almost like in your head, Mary Jane, you got a buzzer, knowing that when Don just went over the line, I gotta get him, I gotta call him out, and you don't let one go by the boards either, Mary Jane. Great.
Thank you.
See,
Thank you.
here's the thing. Mary Jane is so fucking smart. And she literally doesn't put up with shit from anybody.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Well, Don tries.
Oh, yeah.
I do try. Well, we got a couple minutes before we do it.
Corky tried. Look what happened to him.
Yeah. Didn't work for him.
Yeah, he's no longer with us.
Right.
Don's shirt says Detroit tonight. That's very nice, Don.
What's that?
Your shirt says Detroit tonight.
But you know what else it says? It
Not a
has
lot of words.
like Kelvin Johnson right there. Has former Barry Sanders right there. Has some of the great Detroit Lions of all time.
That's not one of the shirts I got you.
No, but you know what? I haven't worn your shirts yet.
Okay.
They're coming very soon. I will make sure. That was, by the way, I wanted to say something. That was very nice of you. You gave me like 8 shirts.
Yeah.
That was really good of you. And all cool ones. Not like, because I get some bad shirts, but I got to deal with what I have. And you were very nice, and I thank you. And I might not have thanked you heavily enough because you went and you really did it. And I really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I will set this world record. And when I do.
I want you to.
What's that?
I want you to.
I want to too. Ken should buy a t-shirt shop.
He should. It'd be nothing for him.
I think those are a pain in the ass business to operate, though.
I'll tell you this, Mary Jane. Do you think, I was thinking about this, they have all those shirts in downtown LA. Do they still do that? Why not?
The worldwide interweb. It's not worth paying for parking. It's not worth them opening the storefront. It's not worth it.
But so they just, all those places are gone.
Last time we went to the fashion district, which is where it is, everything was overpriced. We used to go down there because it was a wholesale price.
Yeah.
But since the internet got picked up, it's no longer a wholesale price. It's a retail price. It's pointless.
So I shouldn't go down there.
No.
During Christmas break, I should not do that?
No.
Okay. Well, listen. So let's go through our what is it?
Called social media, Don. Social media.
Right. Okay. Let's go through that because we got 7 minutes before the show can end. Okay. Do you have any social media there, Hollywood Harry?
Yeah. Let's go. I've got my podcast with Cousin Sal on Against All Odds podcast with Cousin Sal on the Ringer Podcast Network twice a week. I'm on Vision with Michael Lombardi, ex general manager of the Cleveland Browns on VSIN. If you get that in Las Vegas, and I gave out David Montgomery to score an anytime touchdown for the Lions, which was a winner.
Wait a minute, what is this?
Vision. It's a sports gambling show based out of Las Vegas. And I'm on the Lombardi line with Michael Lombardi, who's a very well-known sports guy in football, who's on with Chris Russo, the Mad Dog, every week. And he's also on Pat McAfee's show every week.
Oh.
And on his show every week.
You're on his show. And does he but you said something else there about Montgomery.
We go over the Thursday game, and this past Thursday, I gave out a prop on his show saying that David Montgomery would score at least one touchdown in the game, which he scored the first one.
Yeah.
And then also I'm on Bet Online My video this week is going to come out probably tomorrow. It has to do with Colorado Buffaloes, Travis Hunter, who's probably going to win the Heisman Trophy.
Is he?
Yeah.
He hasn't fallen down since they.
No, you got to put up 10,000 to win 100 on him now.
Really?
Yeah.
10,000 to win $100.
Yeah, and I got a ticket in my drawer over there. I got $100 on him to win 2,000.
Really?
Yep.
Good for you.
Has Quinn been retweeting your posts and liking and sharing enough?
He is not lately. He has not.
Is he in here tonight? Oh, he won't even come in here? He doesn't even support this show anymore? Ooh, that's right.
And there's nobody, Mary Jane, nobody out there rooting for him to get laid more than me.
I understand. I understand.
Mary
I mean,
Jane?
Gotta like, repost, retweet my tweets. If I could get him laid, I would.
I know you would.
Yeah, he's you know, he's a wild card.
Mary Jane, do you have any social media to give out?
Oh yes, on Instagram, A with a circle, TheSmoking Thank you.
No, thank you.
Oh, and tune in tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to the Mary Jane Show, where we have opening show banter, mid-show banter with some sports updates. There's some games that might be being played, and Don will do his famous sports commentary.
Maybe because we'll be to a movie.
Nope. What?
What time? The movie starts at 4, right?
No, Don. The whole thing flip-flopped, and that's not this tomorrow. That's a week away, and it didn't get clicked in time, so the movie got pushed from Saturday to Sunday.
Look at this. High Five Protege retweeting Hollywood Harry's tweet right now.
All right.
Nice. Wait, what movie are you going to see?
The Last Showgirl with Pamela Anderson is special screening on the 15th, I believe, at one theater.
The way Pamela Anderson looks now?
You know what she did? She said she's never wearing makeup again. And
No,
it looks like somebody set a fire on her face.
Right.
No, she did not
really
say
does.
that.
It really does.
That was fake news. She has makeup on. And
guess what, Mary Jane? I think what Don said, it looks like she does not, and it looks like she got her face burnt.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she wears makeup in this movie. And
the movie.
And I don't think you could complain about her body for her age. I don't know. How old is she?
Old enough to know better.
Didn't she get those suckers drained?
She may have.
I don't know. She looked very nice in the.
They don't look that big, though.
Well, she's also. It's supposed to be a very good acting job she's doing.
Oh.
And I mean, yeah, she might have looked like she was burnt, but when did you ever see her without makeup? And how much sun did she have to be in to be the star of Baywatch?
You know, after you say all that, I start thinking maybe I'm the one that's wrong. I'm sorry, Mary Jane.
It's moments like this you miss Greg Giraldo, right, Don?
Why?
He was fantastic in those roasts.
I never really got into the roast.
Oh, my goodness. Goodness.
Anyway, if you want to get in touch with me, you can get in touch with me on my Twitter at Simply Don1. My Facebook is at Don Barris. My, what is the other shit, Mary Jane?
Everything is Simply Don1, except for Facebook and Cameo. Get your cameos for the holidays. Don will do very good holiday Christmas presents, Hanukkah presents.
Can I tell you this?
New Year's presents.
The history of people rating me. Everybody, who graded me, everybody said my my things, my videos were 5-star. Only
Yep.
one guy gave me a 1-star, and I swear he did that just to be a dick.
Who did that?
I have no idea. I could figure it out, but everybody else, every
They
single
probably
person,
did it just because you made a big deal of being
Right.
5 stars for everybody,
Right.
and so they wanted to be the one
Right.
person.
yeah, it would be an asshole. So
Because
anyway,
if they really were not satisfied, they could have demanded their money back.
and what I'm saying to you is this: I am also trying to set the world record for the most different T-shirts worn on consecutive days. Now, I've fucked up on the thing, and
The numbering's off, but
the
you're still
numbering's
wearing
way
one every
off.
day.
Right, I'm still wearing one every day, and with people like Harry who gave me 8 shirts that are all great, I am going to. The record, from what I understand, is like 3,400.
Oh, interruption. Black and Blue says, never forget you're pretty, Don.
That's true.
Go ahead and continue.
So if you would send me some 2XL T-shirts to 7190 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Los Angeles, California, 90046. Send as many as you want. I have one of Harry's college that he went to, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And I'll wear that with great pride.
In
So-
yellow.
What's that?
In yellow.
Yes. So we did a fine job. Next week, a game that we're going to be trying to analyze and giving you a little something: the Buffalo Bills, the Detroit Lions,
Oh yeah.
and what some are saying is worth. It could be a Super Bowl.
And what Mary Jane has said, you will probably miss it because you'll be at the movies.
Don't think it's next week. It's the week after.
Next week. When you say next week, what do you mean by next week?
The 15th, he'll be at the movies. Sunday the 15th.
Yeah, he'll miss it.
How?
What a fan he is, Mary Jane.
Well, I mean, his name's not on the ticket. His name's not on the ticket. He can
Oh.
say, Mary Jane, go find someone else to go with.
But I bought the ticket, though.
Well, you did send me the money for it, but you want me to have a nice time. I can have somebody else send you half the money back.
Yeah. Next thing you go to this movie with some handsome actor. No way.
Yeah,
What handsome actor do I know?
a lot.
Harry Callahan.
I know a lot that can, potentially, would like to go on a date with you, Mary Jane. I know a lot of actors.
Okay, and that's your top question when you talk to them is about Mary Jane.
Oh, I don't know why it wouldn't be. You're stunning.
Thank you, thank
I'm
you.
a pretty girl too, though, right?
Yes, Don, you're
Yeah.
very pretty.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, anyway, so we'll find out about that next week, and we'll see what some of these
We'll see if
scores are.
Don chooses the Showgirl movie or the Lions game.
I wonder what time that'll be on. You think that'll be a 1:00 game?
Oh, definitely.
How long's it? Let's say, so it's 3 hours, 1, 2, 3. Movies at 4, I believe.
But the game starts at 1:25.
You know
So
what? What's
but
it
out here,
matter?
but out here it's 9:25.
In the morning?
no, it's the late game,
It'll be the late game.
the later afternoon games.
Don will be fine just not watching the last half an hour. Who cares about the last half an hour of a game? You're already bored by then.
Everybody, it's Detroit, Buffalo, but we'll see. We'll see. Enjoy. I'm going back to bed, guys.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Hollywood Harry.
See ya.
Thank you.
See everybody.
Thank you, old man G. You did
Oh, wait,
great.
Harry, don't go Hollywood Harry. Don, what's that fruit called?
Avocado.
11.
All right. And while we're doing this, can you give your social media, Old Man G?
Sure, Old Man G _ gaming Twitch and Old Man _ G on YouTube. Follow me there, both places.
See you guys.
Bye.
Well,
Bye.